This is ACC Network coverage of women's volleyball. It is a perfect day outside in Dallas, Texas, but we're heading inside the Moody Coliseum on the campus of Southern Methodist University. It's the finale of the Doubletree Classic, Loyola Marymount and SMU. Alongside former SMU middle blocker Alex Glover, I'm Chris Mycoskie. And Alex, we get the treat of a true championship match today as both teams are 2-0 on the event.
Yes, SMU has had an amazing week here on the Hilltop, beating number 2 Nebraska on Tuesday. They're looking for their fourth sweep of the weekend. They got to make sure they keep their foot on the gas pedal and stay consistent.
Well, the Lions come in with some Dallas area products looking to shine today. Sam Hastings among them, a first-team All-West Coast Conference choice. She's from Frisco, Texas. Tonight,
she is definitely feeling like a hometown hero, looking to put up a great performance. She is an elite defender and will definitely put up a great fight against the dynamic SMU attackers. She already has 41 digs this weekend.
Some top-notch work from the SMU roster. Maya Tabron may have the best week of all. A team-leading 10 kills yesterday to go along with 3 aces.
As of today, she is leading SMU in points. She was on the all-tournament team last week at the Hawaii Invitational, looking to do the same thing this weekend. Has been extremely consistent for SMU, both offensively and defensively.
Starting lineup for the LMU Lions features Gianna Lawson, previously with San Jose State, where she had a team-leading 139 blocks for the Spartans. Kaylin Evans calls Dallas home, another one of those DFW area products we expect to see doing big things today. And Paige Flickinger from Roanoke, Texas, the former LSU student athlete who was the Gatorade Texas Player of the Year twice. And here's the starting lineup for SMU. Celia Cullen continues her stellar play, running this offense. 30 assists for the Mustangs. And Natalie Foster, she has been an ace machine so far this season. 14 of them already. This is ACC Network coverage of women's volleyball. Friday night in Dallas, Texas. We welcome you inside Moody Coliseum, where the nation's 12th ranked SMU Mustangs play host to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The NCAA in-season rankings from the Volleyball Committee came out on Sunday. SMU at number 7, which puts the Mustangs in line to host in the first and second round. And with great performances over the next few weeks, could host even longer than that. Chris Mycoskie alongside former SMU Mustangs middle blocker Alex Glover. And Alex, you see the rankings. That's where they are now. To stay there, they can't afford an off night in the ACC.
SMU is, one of the top teams in the ACC right now. They're coming off a big win against Cal, whereas Notre Dame is quite opposite. They've had 4 losses in a row and have a chip on their shoulder, while SMU has a target on their back.
Yeah, the Fighting Irish were swept a couple of times last week. A really young roster, but some freshmen who have a solid foundation built for Notre Dame in the future. That includes Morgan Gardy. She had 15 kills against Wake Forest on Sunday. She's been in double figures in that category the last 4 matches.
She was the 5th recruit nationally and the number 1 recruit to come out of Indiana, but definitely does not play like a freshman. They use her in the front row, but we also see her dominating on that back row attack. She's 6'4" and definitely uses her length to give her more visibility as well as shot selection on the court.
For SMU, Maya Tabron, the graduate student transfer from Colorado, had a team-leading 18 kills against Cal.
What I find most impressive about her is that she's had 6 double-doubles on the season. She's kind of a silent killer in the back row. She's leading the team in the digs with 151. You can expect to see her tonight showing up being a rock for SMU, both offensively and defensively.
Starting lineup for Notre Dame features Welcome to Dallas, Texas for ACC Network coverage of women's volleyball. The 10th ranked SMU Mustangs welcome Miami to Moody Coliseum. Both teams winners of 4 straight. Chris Mycoskie alongside former Mustangs middle blocker Alex Glover. And Alex, we know the Hurricanes are giant killers. Early in the year, they beat then #1 Texas, and just a couple of weeks ago knocked off #5 Stanford.
Chris, this almost feels like another top 25 matchup here in Moody. Of course, SMU coming in at number 10, but Miami also receiving votes in this past week. Both teams are going to have to play really consistent, clean volleyball to pull out this win.
The last time out, Miami beat Wake Forest, and Flor Marie Heredia Colon produced a double-double. She's the reigning ACC co-offensive player of the week.
She had 39 kills last weekend in a pair of wins versus Wake Forest and NC State. She's second in kills per set and points per set in the ACC, as well as leads the conference in number of kills. She's a true all-around player who carries a lot of the load for this Miami team.
For SMU, Jams Wheeler has been on a tear. 3 consecutive matches hitting over 400. In the Mustangs' most recent win, she hit at a 429 clip.
She's only the 7th SMU player to reach 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs. She had 16 kills against the most recent win versus UNC. Second on the team for digs and digs per set. She's really just a consistent player and captain who SMU leans on.
The starting lineup for Miami features Ariana Rodriguez, who played in the Paris Olympics for the Dominican Republic, has 8.37 assists per set. That ranks number 6 in the ACC. And Grace Lopez, who was an All-ACC first-team selection last year as a freshman. For SMU, Natalie Foster became SMU's single-season Aces leader last weekend. She is tops in the ACC with 53, and Maya Tabron had her 9th double-double against North Carolina, the 6th in conference play, 10 kills and 10. It's Saturday night in Dallas, Texas, the final day of the NCAA volleyball regular season. Welcome into Moody Coliseum for 10th-ranked SMU against NC State. It is senior night on the hilltop. Alongside former Mustangs middle blocker Alex Glover, I'm Chris Mycoskie. And Alex, this one has huge implications for both teams.
The stakes are so high for both teams. NC State trying to make the best case to the selection committee, so they have no question whether they should be in the tournament or not. And SMU, on the other hand, trying to make sure that their seed is high enough, so there's no question that they're hosting here and have that home court advantage in the tournament. Yeah,
they feel pretty good that they're hosting number 8 RPI right now. But yeah, leave that lasting impression on the committee this evening. Let's look at a key player for NC State. It's Big Red, Amanda Rice, who's taken on an even larger role of late. She had her first career double-double last time out.
She leads the team in kills and is second best in hitting percentage on the team, so she's very efficient coming in at 306. NC State is going to look to get her a lot of balls tonight, knowing that she won't hurt the team.
For SMU, Maya Tabron had a double-double in the last match for SMU. 12th of the season, 14 kills, 16 digs.
She had a great previous matchup with NC State where she recorded 15 kills and 10 digs. She leads the team in digs, which will be key as the rallies get longer in tonight's match.